Ladies, gentlemen, friends and family, everybody in between, my long lost uncle that I never knew I had, my European godson, we welcome back to Chicago Reacts, your favorite channel on YouTube, ideally. I'm Zach, an actor here in the city of Chicago, and I am joined by the ever lovely.
I'm Michael. I'm also an actor here in the city of Chicago.
He likes what I did.
Appreciate it. I just guess I like to be called lovely. What can I say?
Well, we potentially got a new audience today, so we got to show them what we're all about. We got to show them the bromance. And if you're coming back to the channel, welcome. We love you. Feel free to like the video if you like it and subscribe if you haven't already and you love us. Today we're doing an incorrect summary, so not correct summary of Ace Combat 7 by Max0r. Max0r.
Yes.
And we were told that you guys very much liked Sonia's reaction to a previous Max0r video, and this one in particular came highly requested by a number of you guys. So we're going to do it.
We're checking it out. This is new for us. We have no idea.
Brand new. And yeah, we're pretty hyped up. We don't watch other people's reactions just in case, we have the ability to react to something ourselves. But it's always cool and exciting when someone else on the channel enjoys another channel. So
yes, we're excited.
We are. Ace Combat. Do you have any experience with Ace Combat?
Not much. No. I'm maybe not a lot.
All right. Well, you're in luck because today you're not going to learn anything else because this is incorrect. This whole summary is completely incorrect.
Let's see what he has to say.
Ace Combat 7 is a game which takes place in the strange real universe, a deeply imagined world in which 90% of the planet is populated by white people. And like most white people with disposable income, the denizens of Strange Real spend their time creating various gigantic superweapons and arming mutes. In this inspired story, the Kingdom of Erusia conducts a surprise attack on the Federation of Osea on the continent of Eusia against the
I can't do these names, dude. Are you serious? So there's like the space elevator.
They want the space Erusia wants the space elevator. They just want it. And you are one of the few blessed psychopaths chosen to turn the tide of this war. So whether you're new to Ace Combat or a grizzled veteran, grab a seat and please enjoy an incorrect summary of Ace Combat 7.
All right.
You can already tell there's been a lot of time put into the editing of this video with how fast it is.
Yeah.
Alright, men, as the first step in your briefing, I'm gonna have to ask you to ignore those subtitles at the bottom. I don't know what's causing them. Whole continent's fucked, and we're fucked, and everything's getting bombed, and I think it has something to do with that giant elevator that we built or something. So technically, when I say everything, I also mean ourselves, because we are being bombed right now. You should go into the air right now before you die. You gotta keep an eye out for enemy bombers.
So you keep an eye out for all of the enemy bombers until they die, while meeting your incredibly quirky squad mates. This is Clown. He's interesting.
Alright guys, so it turns out it actually was the gigantic elevator. We're very sorry about that one. For some reason, the Erusian military was able to take over a continent-sized object in about 1 day, but that's fine, we'll deal with that. I want you guys to bomb someplace, so just go do it, okay?
Heavy aircraft shot down could land in civilian territory.
That's how war is these days.
Yeah, I definitely played one of these games, but I feel like I was so lost in the story because I think I played it late in the series. I was just like, I don't understand. This isn't like Earth, but it's I had no context for any of it. So
I'm not Earth, but it's Earth.
Yes, I'm happy to learn that I wasn't crazy.
You got an incorrect summary of Earth.
Yes.
You go to town murdering innocent unarmed transportation aircraft when you suddenly hear a strange beeping noise on the horizon and find out that Obama is an Erusian and that he's sending his drone army to strike your Kunduz hospital. And you have to kill them before they reach an innocent Iraqi child, but you are able to get to the Iraqi child first, invalidating their mission and forcing them to leave.
Okay, so as it turns out, bombing random third world countries isn't actually an effective military tactic, and we need to get to the space elevator in order to rescue President Donald Trump, who is being held captive there. In order to mount a rescue, we need you guys to get air superiority around this Amazon warehouse. It'll be easy, trust me.
This Amazon warehouse. It's not far from
reality. When you get there, you spend 5 minutes going pig wild in your Bumblebee ass ride before you get a bad taste in your
kind of love that it looks like Bumblebee.
Jeff Bezos again from the inside of my gigantic arch.
Oh, what is this thing?
It is death. You will now die. Cease to be. High Command then decides that the most intelligent course of action is to engage the Amazon drone hub in combat, but actually they failed to account for the gigantic force fields and also the 30 missiles. What the fuck? So many goddamn missiles. Just when things couldn't go more wrong, he arrives.
What the?
In the
What
midst
is
of your
this?
retreat, you were not able to prevent the actions of Woman Slayer 69. Also, you figure out via cutscene that Woman Slayer 69 is actually the world's oldest incel and is therefore a wizard. All of the drones are based off of his flight data exclusively so that they don't have sex.
Alright guys, it's finally time to go in and save the president. He hasn't golfed in at least 3 seconds and that's terrible. I'm gonna go send the mute guy to fly in under the radar or something. I don't know, he can't object to this.
So you gotta fly through this annoying ass series of bubbles inside the radar. I am absolutely having fun
Yes.
right now. I'm having
I remember having to do missions like this, and it was just like, I'm essentially just looking at the tiny map in the corner.
Wait, so you're trying to avoid the ball? I don't understand. So
Because
like,
then if you go into the bubbles, you'll set off like they'll pick you up on radar.
gotcha.
But I don't know
Wicked.
how that
Cool.
it never
I
really
like how
made
it's
sense.
like how it's just Jim from The Office creeping in the back.
Yes, yes.
Great. Wow, great job.
fun. You get to the base of the space elevator and then defend Air Force 6 as he starts to land. You do this for about 20 minutes. I'm serious. Help me. This won't stop. Amazon Warehouses starts going clown mode. The liaison helicopter has taken serious damage. You have to save him. There's UAV right there. Stop them.
No. Three times.
Alright, so maybe I shouldn't have sent a potentially psychopathic mute to rescue the president, but don't worry guys, I take no responsibility for it whatsoever. His punishment for killing the president is that we will send him to a place that is far away where he will never touch an airplane ever again.
So they take you to a fucking airfield that's being run by convicts, and the warden's just like,
Oh, let's just go send these prisoners up in the air. It'll be funny. Don't give them weapons though.
so you report to the nice
sorry,
lady
what?
whose job it is to repair all the aircraft in the base, but she's probably very surprised when she has to find parts for an experimental XO2 Strike Wyvern equipped with high-tech railguns. Who the fuck
Yeah.
is this new guy?
Probably-
You fly around
probably
the base
pretty
for a bit
surprising,
without
yeah.
weapons, and it actually is pretty funny until several dozen people die tragically in a bombing. With new aircraft and a new base comes new friends such as Belkin, Gambler, just a fucking asshole, Champ, I don't know what Champ does, and the Nickelback vocalist. Because giving convicts weaponry and the ability to escape is just fine, the base commander turns on your gigantic railgun. You successfully repel the attackers from your base. We begin to astral project in order to look at Woman Slayer 69 and his friends, Jeff Bezos and children, only to witness actual pedophilia.
From time to time, I catch myself looking at them. They were such enthralling creatures.
At which point, we are
Whoa,
able to
is that
figure out Woman
Garrus?
Slayer 69's true name.
His real name is Mihai Dumitru Margarita Corneliu Leopold Ignatius Raphael.
Sounds really
It sounds
similar.
like Garrus.
Ignatius Raphael Carolea.
Mihai's granddaughters finally go outside in order to see the Princess of Aruja and her amazing dog. They have a cordial conversation in which they are able to...
Yes. Yes.
Right,
Yes.
since you guys don't want to fly away from me for some reason, probably because you want to
man.
kill as many people as possible, we're just going to send you on a mission to destroy as many human lives as we can. I'm honestly afraid of you. Please leave this place at once.
So you're sent to the deserts of Roko Roja to destroy 3 different military bases for 20 minutes, and if you fail once, you restart the entire fucking level. Somebody should
I
go high
do
road
know that
before
like
you
the
die.
missions in this game are long as shit. Like,
Yeah.
While playing this level, you are constantly threatened by the warden to continue playing or die.
Engage or face punishment. You'll pay for this. You'll pay for this.
Hey guys, glad to see you back at base again. Not dead like I intended you to be at the very beginning of the last suicide mission, but anyways, this time I will be sending you to the totally plausible air mission of flying through rural Chinese valleys in the middle of a thunderstorm to assist friendly recon aircraft. I
Oh.
hope that you guys make it through
This
this
sounds
mission
cool.
very safely so that you don't harm my family or anyone
It
close
does.
to me.
So
But
you
it's an
journey all the way
incorrect
to the
summary,
scenic
so-
Yanxi
Right.
Valley. Oh my fucking god, you
Whoa.
move in to assist friendlies who are being shot. Oh, fucking
Oh.
god damn it. But seriously, the mission is mostly about escorting friendly aircraft. Why do I hear Latin music in the background?
Is this the, what's his name? Whoa.
okay, okay. That's a pretty badass cinematic.
I want to understand the enemy.
Yeah, that's right. This is actually a boss fight. Whoa, where the hell are you going, dude? Everyone is very impressed by the air show that you two put on, seemingly because neither of your bloodstreams are actually affected by gravity. Eventually, you are able to hit Mihai enough to the point where he's like, wait a fucking second, there's thunderclouds here, what the fuck am I doing? And then he retreats, no matter how quickly you shoot him with your gun.
I'm glad that my plan to kill some of you is partially successful. I got a filler mission for you guys where we finally figured out a way to utilize your plane-based incel rage.
So you're sent in to destroy an oil facility and all of the workers inside. I bet they had families, but that honestly makes it better. A sudden sand cloud appears, and what remains of the survivors board fuel trucks to try and get even the slightest bit of money to feed their charred sons and daughters. You simply mercilessly gun them down in the middle of a storm because I don't know why. Why would you do that?
I have decided that I like you all and that your lives are definitely worth preserving. We need you guys to destroy radar bases at the Waiapolo Mountains, but to do that, you need to stay underneath cloud cover for at least 90% of the mission or you'll die, but I believe in you.
You make your way through the claustrophobic valleys, only peeking above the clouds to quickly take out radar bases before a satellite launches a guided missile at you. I'm serious, hell. Once you're finished with that, a mysterious squadron of friendlies appear on the horizon, who all seem to support breast cancer research and behave strangely. They especially seem to behave strangely as soon as they start firing at you.
Guys, I absolutely fucking swear that this time is not me trying to kill you, although it would be convenient for somebody who is definitely not me if you were to die to them. It looks like they somehow spoofed our identification system by hacking about half of the entire satellite array that we possess. Also, Jeff Bezos is sending nuclear missiles to whack your ass. Please move.
So you recalibrate your identification system and then kill all of them while being fucking nuked, and that's fine, I'm fine, until it's time to kill the very last enemy in the whole area.
Count. 1 to go. Go get him. 1 to go. Where is it? Ryo, this is it. All right, I got the last one. Damn it. God damn it. Why is this? Full got tagged as an enemy.
Alright, so High Command is actually going to be disbanding our unit because I killed the base commander 9 days ago and have been pretending to command the military ever since. Who left the confetti on? Count and that weird mute guy get to be pardoned and enter the actual military because they were so effective at killing everybody that I told them to, provided, of course, that you succeed in your next mission. The rest of us are evacuating to Tyler 1 Island.
The entire mission is simply escorting one colonel to a different base inside of his plane, and I'm serious, all you do is just protect him. But for some reason, if you shoot him and fail the mission, you get points. This proceeds for about 15 minutes until you receive an unusual signal on your radar.
It closed in fast.
Sephiroth
So you
arriving.
fight X-A12, who, like you, has no blood, and seeks revenge upon the land of Osea for okay, he's dead.
Hey, congrats on your pardons, guys, and welcome to the Long Range Strategic Strike Group. Try to say that 10 times fast. Our next mission is to strike a group at long range strategically as the Long Range Strategic Strike. We'll be able to turn the tide of war if only we can just disable their fleet, so go do that, please.
As surprising as it is having a former convict in the squad, it's even more surprising that he showed up in an experimental Erusian Exo-2 strike wyvern equipped with high-tech railguns. Who the fuck is this new guy? With a new squad and new challenges comes new teammates, such as woman, male human. Look at this photograph. Every time I do, it makes me laugh. And like everyone else, I don't know, they just don't talk. In addition to killing the fleet using your gigantic lower portions, you target
whoa,
the
what was that?
bases that maintain them, filled with people who have children and dogs who will never see their owners come back. All the while, your squad is role-playing as chickens. What the fuck?
Stop treating me like a newborn chick. Sure, little chick.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna give it to you really straight. We're losing the war. We're actually getting annihilated on every single possible front, and it's all thanks to Jeff Bezos and his 2 gigantic Amazon drone hubs. Therefore, we have devised a plan where we're going to reboot a gigantic cannon in the middle of Erusian territory and then fire it at him. What once killed asteroids now kills assholes. I really don't know if it'll work, but like 90% of the problems that we have in this world are solved by giant super weapons, so let's do it.
So you select an A-10, knowing full well that you'll only be fighting ground forces this mission. And ground forces you fight, like, a lot. Like, stop. How did we sneak an entire army into their territory?
Yeah,
After
what
fighting
the?
for several generations, you look to the sky and hear the sound of money rubbing together. Alright, bitch, I heard that someone here was taking a fucking unauthorized bathroom break in my Giga warehouse. I think you'll be able to piss on me with your cannon, but it won't work. Yeah, don't bring an A-10 to this mission. Jesus Christ, they're all faster than me, and they've already destroyed all the cannon sensors. If only there was some way to aim a cannon with your eyes. So High Command orders you to take out the propellers to slow the drone hub down enough to hit it manually. Jesus Christ, what the fuck is happening over here? Oh my god! How is Wise Man supposed to take
Yeah,
like
how do you
10
how do you
missiles at
even
once and
like
not die? This is
keep track
completely
of
fucking
everything?
insane. I can't tell what
Yeah.
the fuck is going on, but I probably got the propeller.
Yo, guys, I can't tell what the fuck's going on, but I think you got the propeller. Shoot the gun.
Oh, not the shield. Oh,
Ooh,
Alright, I see how it is, motherfucker. You want to pee-pee poo-poo in your stinky-ass diaper, but I got money to spare, bitch. I got $12,000 in parking tickets. I'll be back around my shitty-ass piss yellow can.
I wondered. That's a very interesting question. How much money do you think
Alright,
Jeff
so we see
Bezos
it's like
has in
half the
parking
continent.
tickets?
It's kind of weird how their entire military strategy relies on 2 airplanes. For this mission, you will be inserting a deep penetration munition bomb into the enemy. Make sure that your plane looks like a zebra. It'll be funny.
This mission is very simple. All the player has to do is look at the bunker and slide the missile right in.
Yes.
Also, the music's like fucking sick, dude. It's so good. You take out all of the silos, but apparently that doesn't matter because they just launch actual ICBMs anyways. There is absolutely no piece of technology more equipped to intercept nuclear weapons than a fighter jet, so you do that, and everyone's happy that you did it, and it's great.
Uh-oh.
Hey Google, how can I kill 1 million people?
Oh man, here we go.
What the fuck is going on with the music?
Hey,
Alright, so
we're
yeah,
winning.
There's this gigantic fucking submarine, and I'm talking like rail guns and 2 nuclear reactors, and it can launch fucking planes. Why would you make a submarine that big? This submarine, previously known as the Alicorn, remained at the bottom of the sea for 698 days, and instead of sending the crew to get psychological help, they just put them back on the submarine, so recipe for success. We are receiving unconfirmed, unsubstantiated, and possibly falsified reports that the crew has come into possession of WMDs, so you need to invade them, like right now.
So you set off in like 4 of your planes to fight 20 of theirs. That makes sense. That's fine. I'm fine. You mercilessly slaughter as many people as you possibly can, knowing that you're the good guy and everything you do is to save lives. Eventually, allies arrive with boosters to make your missiles fly faster. Do they just like add propellant? I don't know how they do that. Then you hear something in the distance which kind of sounds like angry children talking on an encrypted radio channel.
Ignore their illusions.
Don't call me an idiot. I'd kill you if you weren't my brother.
Also, this is completely by accident, but I was able to instantly kill the boss within a few seconds. Better not fucking cut yourself on that edge there. Eventually, the captain of the submarine is just like, wait a minute, what if we turn on the submarine? That would be insane. Also, guys, I want you to launch the nuke. So while the nuke is in the oven, they just kill everyone. I don't know why they didn't prepare for that possibility. What the fuck do you mean you can't deploy a nuke unless it's on the back of a plane? That makes no sense. So you spend like a solid minute chasing him down.
It's not good for it to go off that close to you.
Nope.
It's
Yo
not gonna
guys, do you
go
know
well.
what's up with like that raving homeless guy that keeps talking on the channel? Ahoy me mateys, it be me, Captain Torres, and I'm here to tell you that you can prevent like 99% of all wars by nuking the capital of Osea. I learned about ye knowledge while stuck under the sea for 698 days while only being able to watch virtual YouTuber content, and now I'm as sane as any old scurvy dog on this ship. It's my mental illness, so I get to choose the coping mechanism.
Alright, so we're pretty sure that the raving homeless guy has to park at Anchorhead Bay in order to resupply his giant submarine. Just nuke the entire fucking port. I don't know, it's a filler mission.
I think I've already talked at length about missions where you just kill things for 15 minutes straight and then nothing else happens, so we're gonna move on to things that are exciting. Yo ho ho, on the sea we go, sailors bomb and away they blow. For salvation we fight and the truth we know. I will kill again and again for this virtual hoe. Yeah, so a big part of this mission is actually dodging all the cluster munitions that Patchy the pirate sends at you. Hang on guys, I think I hear a different kind of mental illness on the horizon.
Now we have less goons to deal with. Do it, scream.
You do battle with them, and I will admit, it's actually pretty amazing. I'm having fun. They, however, they're not having fun.
Rage.
Yo ho, I see you having a dramatic moment here, but I'm about to bomb you to Davy Jones. So you oblige her just as once, only to figure out that Captain Torres actually ended up resupplying while you were distracted by them. And get this,
Oh,
he
nice.
did it in 5 minutes, canonically.
Alright guys, is anyone able to guess what kind of weapon
Canonically.
Torres loaded onto a submarine? Not who am I kidding, of course. It's a nuke. It's always a nuke. He's gone completely rogue from the Erusian military, and they are no longer responsible for his actions. Based off of his insane homeless ranting, we were able to figure out that his intentions are to nuke the city of Ored and kill 1 million people in an attempt to end the lighthouse war. Please don't let him do that. The war is really profitable.
So you set out to protect the planes that are dropping buoys to locate the submarine, and how many fucking planes can fit inside of a submarine? You eventually find the damn thing, and everyone shoots at it to make it surface. Then you shoot at the submarine, because, like, what else would you do? Not shoot at it? Also, as funny as my favorite voice is,
Is that
the
wrong?
voice actor for Torres is even better than that.
perseverance to be desecrated.
Then he fires his main guns at you, an aircraft. Everyone's acting gangster until the water starts speaking Latin. You go in for one last attack on the ballast tank. Then he deploys force fields. Like, how did he get that? But just before you were able to destroy the ship fully, Torres sends a message.
Yar har har, and here we are. We surrender. Please don't fucking kill us.
Okay, but you'll have to like hand over all your anime and the nuke.
The what?
The fucking nuke, Torres. What else would I be talking about?
No. The other thing.
The anime? Torres, you have to hand that shit over. It's like a hazard.
We live in a society. If I can't watch Marine Channel on YouTube.com, then no one else will. Fuck, I missed. Kill that. I will flood the back of this submarine to give the gun the elevation it needs. 1 million lives. You should have just let me keep my anime, you fucking skunk.
Act 5. All right, here we go. I do think it's just crazy how, you know, in this game, like, there really isn't a ton of different mechanics. Mm-hmm. You're flying in a plane. I feel like that hasn't evolved. It's more like the environments and then the crazy super weapons.
Yeah, no,
I fight. So I feel like it's like, I get why they've created this universe outside of like the
sure.
reality, so that they can just have these crazy weird super weapons.
Sure.
Just because it gives you like a different challenge.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say I think the most surprising thing about I think this game looks awesome. I think that one of the main reasons why is I'm surprised at like the variety of different like missions that they have you do throughout the game.
Yeah.
You know, they did say that a few of the missions were repetitive, where it was just basically fend off hordes of enemy planes for X amount of time, basically. But the variety of stuff that you do and the variety of environments and like different weaponry that you're fighting against, I actually did find really interesting.
Yeah.
And I think that's the thing that's keeping me actually engaged in the story.
Yeah, because I think otherwise it's like,
Yeah.
fly the plane, shoot the bad guys.
Yeah.
But like, oh, you've got to shoot this weapon by this time. You got to dodge these types of explosions that are going
Right.
off. Like, they're really, I think, pushing the boundary of what you can do with this type of game.
Right. Yeah.
So,
And I think that's why Ace Combat has been so successful and
Yeah,
why
no
they
one's really
have made so many of them, because
found a way to compete with them.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's cool.
We are planning on conducting a long-range assault in the Erusian capital, Farbanti. In order to do that, we first have to capture an airbase at Cape Rainy. We need your planes to raid their defenses undetected, so your only option is to travel through a narrow canyon. Good luck.
So you fly in through the valley and past all the spotlights. Do they not like hear anything?
What? That's so cool.
What? Then you commence.
That even got a laugh out of Daniel.
The base and capture it swiftly,
Yes.
bringing pizza. Wait, what? Pizza?
All prisoners of war will be treated in accordance with international law. We've even brought pizza.
Alright guys, that was surprisingly easy. It's time to take the capital, Farbanti. This is in conjunction with an assault on their satellite array that will not backfire. We're gonna be taking the city like we take any other civilian settlement that we come across. Violently.
Farbanti is a downright amazing level, but unfortunately that means I don't get that much to talk about. It's just like a big fun sandbox where you kill everything and it's like 20 minutes long. What more can I say? Just look how beautiful the level it. Wait, no, I hear Latin again. What is that? Yeah, I bet you bitches forgot about me and my epic theme.
Yes.
I'm back and I'm rebranded. I'm a new man. I'm no longer Woman Slayer 69 as I've had sex just as she goes to a different school than I do. I am now simply racist instead of sexist. You fight the guys who arrived late to the most important battle of the war for no reason. So your Commander Wiseman decides to bait me high into a chase.
How is an incel supposed to have grandkids anyways?
Okay, first of all, I'm no longer an incel, as I previously stated. My sex woman goes to a different school.
Like,
Second
look
of
at-
all, my son was adopted after I killed his parents for having sex. But that's behind me now. I'm a new man worthy of respect. All right, so Wiseman may be a bit fucking dead, but it's fine. It's not like the sky is falling or anything. Oh, fuck me.
I can't even access racistforums.com. This sucks. I'm gonna leave. See ya.
All right, so the game decided that it was going to escalate things even further than it already has. The entire world's
Are we
satellite
going to
array has been
space?
destroyed by an exponential cycle of debris caused by you shooting at their satellites like a fucking child. No one can tell what's going on. Nothing makes sense. No communication gets through. No one listens to high command.
Makes
And
sense.
I guess we're just gonna keep shooting people. We're gonna do that.
All
Space
right, man, our
trash,
only
that's what's
option is
gonna
to
kill us
intervene in
all.
a bloody civil war that will inevitably lead to more harm than good. I have no orders to do this, by the way. It's just fun. A defecting colonel is attempting to give us the Coca-Cola recipe, so we need to have have him survive.
This mission involves carefully escorting the Colonel through a dark city, identifying
Whoa,
every
this
single
is-
target
see,
before
this
you
is
fire.
cool.
Okay, well, I guess he's dead now. Awesome.
Now, unfortunately, mute guy, we actually don't have the resources to court-martial you again, so we're just gonna forget that ever happened. At this point, our only option to win the Civil War is to take out Jeff Bezos' still active gigantic drone hub. But in order to do that, we have to not starve to death. A bunch of cool internet skeptics have separated from Maruja, and they call themselves the liberalists. I don't know, just take their fucking lunch money, they're nerds.
So you go for an easy and fun raid on their castle, attempting to secure the Coca-Cola inside. You start to notice that you get points for destroying tents full of refugees, but we're going to ignore that just like the developers. Oh god damn it, not again, it's the fucking Latin music.
What the fuck are you guys doing in my house? Man, get some peace. I told you I'm not an incel anymore, so you don't gotta steal all the anime pillows I got in that castle. Oh, it's time to move at light speed for no reason. Whoa! You know, I don't actually like the drones. Oh, fuck, a missile. I actually got 50% off all Amazon purchases in exchange for my help in creating the drones. It was sweet. It just kind of sucks that it wants to take over the world and all. Actually, I just realized I have to live in a world without internet, so can you kill me? Jeff Bezos and Jack Dorsey are going to restrict my racism on the internet. You have to kill them, please. Man, I sure do wonder what Mihai's doing these days. I bet he enjoys the gift cards, though. Building a robot army gets kind of boring sometimes, and I need to find a way to transmit my new schematics to the world without a satellite. Wait a minute. I'm inside of a space elevator right now.
I need help. Don't let him damage me. Show him.
You're a genius, Jeff. So anyways, I stole the old incel's fucking airplane. Both sides of the Civil War are now engaged in battle to seize the space elevator. But we are here to stop Amazon's takeover of the planet. So naturally, he sends his capitalistic McNukes at you. Kind of weird how many missiles I can fit onto this propeller-propelled aircraft, but that's just a free market of work, guys. Why the fuck you sending so many goddamn missiles at me? You've all forfeited your Prime subscriptions. Oh no, the little baby doesn't have his gigantic fucking piss cannon to kill me. He can't do it. Also, I've installed a laser that I failed to mention or make use of until just now. With no options left, you are forced to take on the Arsenal bird head on. And every time you do, he uses the force fields. Jesus, dude, stop it. Jeff Bezos eventually figures out that he can just keep the force field on forever. Like, why wouldn't he? But he forgot one crucial detail. Force fields are a subscription service. Fuck, when I said cancel everyone's subscriptions, I didn't mean my own. Stop doing that right now or I will be forced to lobby Congress. I will never pay taxes as long as I live. Hey guys, can we talk this out a little bit? Maybe get a cup of tea while I get my subscription back on? Fine then, I guess you'll just have to fucking kill me and not have any more Amazon warehouses to give you books and Hulu and shit. Time to fucking starve, little boy.
Fucking starve little boys.
And with that, the last hope of Jeff Bezos' world takeover is destroyed. But vengeance is another matter entirely.
Is there another act?
Enemy on my six.
Are these two?
Guys, bad news. Trigger, boss, do something.
Strider 2, missile inbound.
Wait, what's... Are they gonna take down the space elevator or what? Son of Eva.
So you fight two new drones hugging and mugging in an intense battle for the fate of the human race. You struggle with them for minutes on end, attempting to prevent them from uploading their schematics to the world, which would only ensure the defeat of mankind. Eventually, you gain the upper hand on both of them because you don't have any blood inside of you. You race into the tunnel to reach the space elevator and stop the upload, dodging closing doors and moving at uncomfortably high speed. Reaching the inner sanctum and with less than 1 minute to spare, you launch one final missile and end the robot child once and for all. Gripping your controls, you take the perilous climb to the top of the space elevator to escape plunging into the deep blue of the sky above.
That would be
And
very-
once you're
That's
on top, you feel
wicked.
relief. You look up to the sky above and you think that heaven might be up there, but you don't know for sure. You hope Torres is up there. He seems like a nice guy if he wasn't totally insane. You remember all the people that you've left behind on your journey. Champ, High Roller, yeah, never mind, actually you don't remember any of them. You remember a moment that no matter what you'll find on the ground, love, a house, a good job, it'll never be quite the same as this experience. But there is one thing that is pretty close. Petting a cute dog and not being dead. You really want to pet the dog now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. That's actually really. I really like the concept actually of playing a game and essentially like reviewing the game, and like coming up with your own story and just basically reviewing the story of the game, but it's your fake version that you retell through gameplay and through that was funny, like the Jeff Bezos and Amazon thing. And there's so many parallels to real life. That was a really smart video.
Yeah. Well, and I imagine there are, to a degree, characters that remind him of these people. So
yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, how could they not? Like,
yeah.
How could they not?
But very funny. Yeah. I mean, the stuff that he like wrote in there to replace it was, I think, I'm sure, much more humorous and entertaining than perhaps. I do remember. I feel like I remember in whatever one that I played. I don't even remember what Ace Combat I played, but like just being like, I don't know who the characters are. I don't know who I am. I don't know who's referring to who or
who am
when.
I?
Or they have these like planes that show up and you're like,
these are
I guess
bad
I don't
guys?
like
gotta
this guy.
kill
Is
these
that
guys?
me? Or is
Yeah,
that
what the hell?
like just super confused.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's it made me interested in actually exploring the series some, because I think I played a little bit of Ace Combat 5. It was the game, I think it came out back on the PlayStation 2. And I remember it being like a pretty interesting, fun game. One that definitely there's a little bit of
Ace
PS2.
Combat 5.
It was like a towards the butt end of the PS2's journey. So like I think I want to say it came out probably around the time that like Resident Evil 4 did for the GameCube, and maybe right around the same time like God of War did, the original God of War for the PlayStation 2.
Yeah.
I remember people said that it was like graphically one of the best PS2 games to ever come out too.
Interesting. I'm surprised that it's not it's 5, not like 2 or 3.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, I wouldn't know. So
if you guys enjoyed the Max0r video, and
we certainly did.
Yeah, we certainly did. Let us know in the comments again, and if you have any particular Max0r videos that you'd like us to react to, or anybody on the channel to check out, please do that, because that was cool, and it was really it was a very like kind of witty and smart approach to these game reviews, because Michael and I in particular react a lot to Russian Badger. So it's kind of a very different sort of vibe. Kind of similar to Seth Zintok, actually. We have reacted to some Seth Zintok stuff.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you there.
A little bit of similarity there.
We definitely appreciate the suggestion. Yeah, let us know if there's anything else. And hey, if you like the reaction, like the video, subscribe to the channel, do the things. We appreciate it. Without much more ado,
have a great day from the Chicago Reacts team, and we'll either see you later today, we don't know when the video drops, or we'll see your wonderful faces tomorrow. So much love, stay happy, stay well, adios.